with the Southern Purls. I'm missing my co-host. She's not feeling good. So I've decided that I really just want to make sure that we're doing the podcast very consistent. So hopefully she should be with us next week. So I just want to constantly give you guys content and make sure that we're always keeping you guys up to date. We have some news that we're gonna announce today. So we're gonna just go ahead and get started. I wanted to talk, if you guys missed me and Sophie with Delphina Collection. She's a bag maker. We did kind of her happy hour on Instagram, so go follow her and check that out. It was so much fun. It was kind of like just a fun little like talk about what we're doing. And you know, I met Sophie at Black Mountain last year, and you know, it just bloomed a relationship. Bloomed a relationship with Sophie and Fig and Posy, Denise, and Jennifer. Sorry guys, this is my new kitty. Say hi. Can you say hi? This is Oliver. See, this is Oliver. He's already he's starring in his first ever episode. Get him famous, guys. He's only 12 weeks old. He's very good in a name. And I can talk about him more later if you want. But so, I mean, Black Mountain was a lot of fun, but it was even more special to me because I made some special connections and just met so many special people that are so close to my heart now. So I love you all. And the Knot House, I love them. I hope Kathy's doing good with her surgery and getting better. Sorry, I have show notes today, guys, because I was a little nervous being by myself. So then I do want to talk about, if you're in the area of the Charlotte area, which is where we are, we do have the Charlotte Yarn Crawl. We're doing it virtually, and you can come in, but there is limited people to come into the shop. So Charlotte Yarn's going to be hosting Chelsea Yarns with Christina. She's gonna be having her yarn there, which is so exciting. Like, and then she'll also be having Native Fibers, and we're gonna be doing a huge release with all the fall colors, and so it's really exciting. I'm dying like crazy, guys. The dates for that are September 25th September 25th through the 27th. And like I said, it's Christina, so Chelsea Yarns, which I know a lot of people will be so excited to see Chelsea Yarns in Charlotte. Like, it's amazing. And then of course Native Fibers. And then also I want to announce that hopefully soon, hopefully by December, which she said January, but I'm going with 7. I'm going with December. I'm going to be starting to carry Sophie's, so Delphina Collections bags on my online store, which is so exciting. Guys, I can't wait. So we're gonna kind of stick to our theme, my theme right now of just like Native American, and it's gonna be like woodsy. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so excited for you guys to see this. It's a huge thing. So keep a lookout for that. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Hopefully a collaboration with one of a amazing designer will be coming out soon. So I guess I can just jump into whips. I don't really have an FO as of like that's more than last week. No, the last podcast. So today is August 30th. So it's been a couple weeks. Sorry. I'm gonna try and do better. So you might be seeing me alone a little bit more, a little bit not, because poor Caroline is just so busy with work and everything. They're running her ragged. But she loves it. She loves work. And so, you know, I did my Birds of a Feather and my Cozy Classic Raglan. So I did cast on by Hoard Yarns. I was so in love with it, and so I read all the books recently because of this name and everything. This is the Autumn Court sweater, and I was like, you know what, I really want to reread the first book, see if I can get back into it. I did. Guys, if you have not read A Court of Thorn and Roses series, it is heart-wrenching. Like, it's one of the best series I have ever read. And my mom's like a writer, so that's a lot. And I'm not a huge reader, so if I like something, it's really good. But I went through, I think it's 4 or 5 books in less than 2 weeks. I couldn't put them down. So now I'm trying not to be on my phone or anything at night. I'm trying to just like read and then go to sleep, because I've been sleeping a lot better that way. So, sorry, my cat just tried to jump on the other chair full of yarn and my jacket, and he just fell. Anyways, come here. So this is the back. My Autumn Court, and it is just gorgeous. So you'll see there's a new color. This is, it's kind of, there we go. There we go. So this is a new colorway to me. It's called Bonfire Bash, and you can see it more on the bottom here. Being knit up. There you go. It's so pretty, guys. Like, I love it. Sorry, he's knocking everything and playing with the yarn. Stop it. So this is Bonfire. This is Squash Blossom, White Pumpkin, and then this is from kind of my spring line, but I feel like it goes really well. So this is Somewhere in Time. So it's that pink. So I am loving it. She has done a wonderful job on the pattern. So Tristan, you've done amazing. I'm so sorry if you guys can hear this, guys. Like, I have to keep him in here because there's some stuff going on downstairs. Sorry I'm saying so much today. Like I said, I'm a little nervous being by myself. So yeah, so that is the Autumn Court by Hoard Yarns. I can show you guys the yarn if you would like. So this is Squash Blossom. And of course, I mean, White Pumpkin's like one of the most simplest things that you'll see. So you have White Pumpkin, Squash Blossom, and Somewhere in Time. And I will say that I am using Surrey alpaca. Now, I'm not sure if I will be able to get Surrey alpaca again. I'm going to attempt to, so that way maybe I can bring kits to you guys, but I'm not 100% sure because I'm sure you guys know the yarn shortage here is, or not here, but like all over, is really hard right now, and Surrey alpaca is one of those that everybody wants and there's a limited. So I'm gonna try, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be a mohair year. So then I'm also working on the Road Tripping hat by Christina Lundborg, and I know it looks really small now, but it stretches. In my color Acorn. So trying to get it to lighten. Hold on. It's like not like me. Hold on, guys. Sorry for the interruption. Sorry guys, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. The cat had to go. He was running around making all the noises and literally like destroying everything in the room. And then every time I was bringing out a whip to show you, he was grabbing it and grabbing the tripod. So he had to go. But I'm going to show you guys what I was just saying. So I am doing the road tripping hat by Christina Lundborg on Ravelry, but Chelsea yarns. So this is the colorway Acorn, and it will fit. It's very stretchy. Oh, I just lost a stitch. Okay. So this is the colorway Acorn. It has so many colors in it. It's, oh my gosh, it's one of the most prettiest colors. You can see all the different colors in it. Oh, it just gives me all the feels. If y'all want to see it in a skein, here it is. I think I have another couple other ones that we can hold up together. So here it is. There, can you see it? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I literally just can't get enough of this colorway. So it's called Acorn. I wasn't sure, like when I made it, it looks like a pumpkin spice kind of thing. But I was like, that name has been used so many times. Let me see what else looks like this. And I was like, Acorn. So this is my colorway Acorn that will be coming to the website soon. So this is how it's knitting up. I am in love with it. It's just, it's so different. So that's what I've been working on. I haven't really done much on my What the Fade, just because I'm trying to get the Autumn Court sweater finished for the yarn crawl. I have another project that I'm working on that I'll talk about more here in a minute. So pretty much that's all that I'm working on. But I do want to talk about a couple of other projects that are in my queue of doing. So we have the Whitmoor by Ami Lowden. I will put a picture here. It's so beautiful. I can't. And then we have Terrazzo Slipover by Petite Knits. It's like a huge turtleneck that's turned down vest with a high-low bottom. I'll put a picture here. Oh, so beautiful. Like, so beautiful. Then I just want to talk about Melody Hoffmann. You guys need to go check out her Instagram. She has some beautiful things coming out. And not even just out, like she has a shawl. I can't remember the name of it now. Into the Forest, I think, or something like that. It's to die for. Beautiful. I am looking for, I think it's Into the Forest sweater that I'm really looking forward to as well, that she's bringing out. I don't know what's on my face. And then the Tomas Pullover by Joji that she just came out with. Like, I don't have enough time in the day to knit everything I want to knit. It's a serious problem. Like, can we have an extra day in the week, please? And then the Vertical Stripes by Petite Knits. Petite Knits, I mean, I don't hear a lot of people giving her the hype that she really deserves. I love her stuff, and I get like it's a little bit harder, but I love her stuff. The Vertical Stripes that's high on my bucket list. It's probably like Whitmoor, Vertical Stripes, and then everything else. I do kind of want to talk about, let's see, upcoming events. So like I said, we have the yarn crawl going on. So that is going to be, I think I said September 15th, 16th, and 17th. And then we also have, me and Sophie got into Indian Tangled. So it's Indian Tangled everywhere this year because it is online. Still exciting, still awesome. You guys need to get your tickets soon before they close, which I think is at the end of the month. So I'm gonna try and get this up today. Let's see. And then so we are having a special, I'm making a special colorway for Indian Tangled. It's already been made and it's gorgeous, guys. Like, I'm making a sample in it so you guys can see what it looks like and everything. I never thought I could make something this pretty. Like, I'm trying not to be like, it's so gorgeous, but it's pretty. I think I'm gonna make everything out of it. So Sophie's making bags to go with the Indian Tangled, which is amazing and so excited. So what we're going to, I'm gonna have the color on every base that I have, but we're also gonna make a kit, an Indian Tangled kit. So you're going to get a sock set of the colorway on sock, obviously, and then a mini, and you can have a choice between two minis, like two colors of minis, and then one of Sophie's sock bags, which I'm beyond excited. Like, this is cool. And then Mom is actually making cider donut stitch markers. Don't know why that, I couldn't think of that. But she's making cider donut stitch markers, like, to go with it. We are only going to have a limited quantity of that, of these kits. So if you want them, I would definitely jump into them. And I'm not sure if we're gonna make more. Like I said, there's 50. Get them while you can. And you don't want to miss out on this color and these bags. Like, and I have no doubt Sophie's gonna have amazing bags. So that is October 16th, 17th, and 18th. So it's for 3 days. You can also Zoom with me. We're gonna set up a Zoom to where if you have any questions, you wanna ask me any questions, you wanna see the yarn like face to face, or not face to face, but like over the computer, we're going to set it up to where you can get as accurate of a color as I can get for you. So yeah, so you can do Zooms, it'll be on the website, and Indian Tangled's website will direct you to Native Fibers. So that's really cool. I'm really excited to just get this opportunity, and I want to thank the Indian Tangled people for letting me join their amazing group. This is just more than I could have expected, honestly. And then I'll show you some other new colors that we have. We have, I think my cat ate it. Oh, no, here it is. So this is called S'mores. So it's like a brown, and it's got speckles. I'll try and get the speckles. Can you see the speckles? It's like blowing out a little bit. Let me see if I can find one with more speckles. Yes. Yes, there's the speckles. You can kind of see it. Right there. Yeah. So this is S'mores, and guys, I'm in love with this color. I don't really do neutrals very often, as you can tell, but it's a really pretty color. I'm really loving it. So I'm also gonna have a brown named Bark that's gonna go with it, and there's gonna be a plum color and a cider color. So I'm extremely excited. All of those will also be available in Indian Tangled, but they will also be debuting at the Charlotte Yarn Crawl. So exciting! I think that's the only new colors that I can show you right now. I will be releasing the Indian Tangle colorway probably either the week of Indian Tangled or like a few days before. I'm not 100% sure yet. Just depends on how I feel about it. So I think that's it. I think that's all I have to talk to you guys about. I can tell you kind of like how my week's gone, which is awful. Don't get me wrong, I'm beyond blessed at how everything happened, but we got the kitten. So my mom's coworker found Oliver on the side of the road on 160, I think she said. 160 or 106. I think it's 160. And like in Steel Creek, up like near the airport. And he just came running to Adam, and Adam's like, oh my gosh. And he brought him to their office, and he's like, I just found this cat on the side of the road, you know. And then my mom FaceTimes me. You cannot show me a cat or any kind of animal and expect me not to want it to come home. I fell in love. I saw this cat for 2 seconds, and I'm like, bring him home. He's mine. Let's go. And mom's like, no, 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 no. We already have one. We're not getting another one. We have 2 dogs. And I'm like, they're old. It's fine. They won't care. So Adam's like, well, I want to kind of try, because his boyfriend has always wanted a cat. And Adam's kind of like, on the cat. And they have a beagle. Well, I don't know about the beagle, because I would have told them that was a bad idea. Didn't work out. So my mom played this trick on me, telling me that they were going to try one more day. So this is Monday. And that we weren't getting him, like, yet. And Adam is going to try one more time. I was like, dang, okay, you know, I get it. He's so sweet. He's cute. I just really want him. And at this point, I still haven't seen him in person. I still haven't touched him yet, but I knew he was mine. And I had named him. I was like, his name is Oliver. Because when I was homeschooled in a different house with different people, and my teacher had found this kitten as well, who was yellow just like him. And he got me through a lot of things in my life, like a lot of things. And he actually passed away and got eaten by coyotes way too young. And it tore up my heart when I found out, because like I said, he helped me through so much, and I loved him so, like, and he looks just like him, and I was like, you're my Oliver, that's it. And Adam loved the name Oliver, so he's like, we're keeping it. And my mom calls me and she's like, I'm almost home. I was like, you know, that's good, I'm glad. She's like, will you come help me get stuff out of the car? I was like, you didn't go to the grocery store, so what do you need? I mean, what do you need help with? She's like, well, just come out and help me. I was like, you did not play me, and he's in that car. And she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh my God, he's in the car. So he became ours. Well, Tuesday, Mom went and took him to get his vaccines and everything, and took him back to work so he could go to work, because he's still kind of like a office kitty. They still want him to come over and stuff, which is fine. So I haven't really had him. I only had him that morning and that night. So Mom's like, he's sleeping a lot. I was like, well, I mean, he went through a lot. He got vaccines. He's been going back and forth. And he comes home, and I knew immediately something was wrong, because he wasn't acting his, like, I guess, like, attitude-y way. And then he just kept laying in my bed. And then the biggest thing that I noticed that was a big problem was he wasn't eating. He is a food whore, guys. Like, he loves food. If there's food in the house or you're eating, he can't be around you, because he's just gonna eat your face off to get to it. And he wasn't eating and he wasn't drinking. I was like, Mom, something's wrong. And so I called the vet, and they're like, well, you can wait till tomorrow morning so Wednesday morning, or you can bring him in tonight. So this is the emergency vet. And I was like, and all of a sudden he just like went limp. And I was like, no, I don't think there's a choice. I'm bringing him now. Go ahead and put me in the books. Like, I'm coming. So my boyfriend's mom comes and picks me up. And we go over there, and it's about like 8:30. And he just got so much worse. Like, he had labored breathing. He wasn't, I mean, like, literally you could just pick him up and he was just limp all over. Guys, I was crying so hard. I was like, I failed as a mother. I have killed my cat because I let him get vaccines. And my mom didn't know that, and if you guys don't know, here you go. When cats are little, he's 12 weeks old. When they get their first round of vaccines, it's a lot for their body. So it is not normal, but it does happen that they can get a reaction. And basically it makes them allergic. So they have to get Benadryl, steroids to counteract basically their body's going into shock. So if this ever happens to you and these are the signs, it's usually the feline leukemia vaccine that really like puts it in there. I'm not a vet, not a vet tech. I'm just letting you know that it does happen. I've never had it happen to me until now. And it was the scariest thing in my whole entire life. And the vet came back and told me, she's like, I am super glad you brought him in because he wouldn't be here today if you had waited till the next morning. He would have been dead. And I could not handle. So we didn't get back until 1 a.m. So it was Tuesday. They took him back into the ICU Tuesday at 11 p.m. and then we drove back to my house, and I went and I started dry heaving. Like, I hadn't eaten anything all day, so there's nothing for me to throw up. So I was dry heaving. I was calling my boyfriend. I was like, I can't do this. Like, he can't leave me this soon. I was petrified. And so me and my mom didn't sleep all night because mom's like, this is my fault. Like, I got him vaccines. I was like, nobody, you never know. Like, it's a hit or miss if your kitten's gonna get it or have a reaction to the vaccines. So I woke up every hour on the hour, and finally at about 6:15 I called them just to check on him. I called him about a couple of times throughout the night just to check on him, and they said he was doing good. He was just relaxing and he was meowing all night, so they had to like take him out of the cage so he could be held, so he quit crying. And then they're like, he's so sweet, we want to keep him. And I said no. And I called them at 6:15 and I got put on hold, and then all of a sudden the doctor called me. So I was like, hang up, get this. She's like, he has made a wonderful turnaround. He turned around so fast. You can come get him. He's gonna be on Benadryl, which I didn't know this. They can be put on babies don't do it unless you talk to your vet. But they can be put on babies Benadryl. Also, big warning, if they really, really, really hate it, they foam. I called my vet. I was like, he's foaming at the mouth. Oh my God, what do I do? And she's like, no, that's normal. That just means he absolutely hates it, and it's gonna be really hard for you to give him this medicine. Great, thanks for that. So he is deaf. We are pretty sure. It's still kind of up in the air. He has ear mites, and he had a lot of debris in his ears, so we don't know how long he was out there for by himself, which might be why he has such like food aggression issues. But or not aggression, he just loves it. So they said that there's so much in there that he could get some hearing back, but as of right now, it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's been 4 days, and he has 6 more days for treatment, and I'm not seeing anything. So I think he's just a deaf kitty, which I'm totally okay with. My whole family's okay with it. My boyfriend came over and he was like, I don't know how to do it. He can't hear me. I was like, no, it's different. Definitely. You have to like walk up in front of him so he can see you and like he doesn't get startled by you. It's different, but it's really good. He's one of the sweetest cats I've met. And Mouse, my other cat, he's just scared of him. When he comes near Oliver, he hisses and then like takes off. But the last day, probably like yesterday, he was able to stay in the same room as him without hissing, so I think it's gonna be all okay. It'll all work out, guys. But yeah, so he's doing so much better. He just finished his last round of Benadryl today, and he's wired. Like, wired. He's just like me, and the fact that Benadryl actually makes him have more energy than make him tired. And I was like, y'all, I thought this was supposed to make him sleepy. And she's like, well, it's just like humans. You know, they get tired or they get wound up. And I was like, great. So he's going to be just like me. Because I get wound up with Benadryl. My mom used to try and give me that stuff all the time when I was sick. And I'd be like wired. So, well, I think that's all I have to say today, guys. I'll put the pictures in and everything. And I can put like the dates and stuff down here so you guys, if you want it. And then everything is always linked below in my show notes. Or the show notes are linked in the description below. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my handle is Native Fibers. My Ravelry is Midnight 2015. And is there anything else? No. I'm on Facebook too, but not a lot of people go on Facebook. I'm just Native Fibers on Facebook. And you can find my website at www.nativefibers.com. And I will have a whole like Indian Tangled page when that time comes around. So just letting you know, it's going to be a whole separate page. Everything's going to be different. Let's see. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss a Chatty with Megan. I think that's it, guys. I don't have my other person. Hopefully she'll be back next week, but I think that's it. Oh, and I got this new sweater from North Face. I can put like what it is like right here. They were on sale, so I don't know if they're gonna keep them in stock or if it's like a done, but like you can, it's got a hood. Look at this, guys. I'm an Eskimo. But I really love it. It is so comfy. I finally got it in the mail. It only took, you know, 3 weeks. No, 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks. But I don't blame them. They got a lot going on. So, oh, guys. Weight talk. Weight check. Lost 19 pounds. Like, what? In less than, no, probably about a month. I've lost 19 pounds in a month. So I'm hoping that tomorrow I can be 20 pounds. I doubt it. But I'm gonna like work out extra hard today. Not really. I'm just gonna go eat. After I'm gonna stop rambling. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and hope to see you next week. Bye!